Hey folks, welcome back. Today, I'm diving into something that's got the whole world talking, Trump and Putin's peace talks and what it means for Ukraine. So buckle up, we're getting right into it. First off, let's talk about the big news. Ukraine has agreed to a 30-day ceasefire proposal. It's a big deal, but it's not without its complications. Putin hasn't rejected it outright, but he's asking for some serious assurances about the original causes of the crisis. Trump, on the other hand, thinks this response is promising. Now here's where it gets tricky. Trump's approach to these negotiations is pretty unique. He's putting more pressure on Ukraine, mainly because they rely heavily on US aid. On the flip side, he's giving Russia more wiggle room. Trump thinks Russia has a military advantage, especially since the US has cut back on defense aid to Ukraine. Ukraine has its own set of non-negotiables. No more territorial concessions, the return of abducted children, and some serious international security guarantees. Meanwhile, Putin's got his own list of demands. He wants control over regions like Kherson, Zaporizhia, Donetsk, and Luhansk. He's also got concerns about NATO and the treatment of Russian-speaking minorities. Trump's position is pretty polarizing. He's hinted that Ukraine might need to make some territorial concessions and that their NATO aspirations might be a pipe dream. He's all about ending the war, but he's also putting the future security of Ukraine on Europe's shoulders. And let's not forget, a lot of Americans, 56% to be exact, think Trump's too cozy with Russia. Internationally, the G7 nations are warning Russia that if they don't agree to the ceasefire, more sanctions could be on the way. Meanwhile, Ukraine's standing firm against giving up more land. And there are some serious humanitarian concerns. Ukraine wants the return of 20,000 abducted children, and Russia's been issuing passports to Ukrainians in occupied territories, raising fears of forced conscription. Experts have mixed feelings. Some warn that making territorial concessions could set a dangerous precedent, while others think territory is just a bargaining chip for Putin. In the latest developments, the US is resuming shipments of long-range weapons to Ukraine, and Russia's Saratov International Airport had to halt operations due to Ukrainian drone threats. Trump also met with NATO's Secretary General to push for increased defense spending by NATO allies. Alright folks, that's the lowdown on the Trump-Putin peace talks. It's a complex, high-stakes situation with a lot of moving parts. But one thing's clear. Whatever happens next will have lasting implications for Ukraine and the world. Before I go, I want to share a personal prayer that's close to my heart. Dear God, I come before you humbly seeking guidance and peace. Thank you for my journey from humble beginnings to a life of peace in Asia. Grant me wisdom and strength in this new chapter. I pray for peace in Ukraine, wisdom for its leaders, and protection for those suffering. May your love and peace prevail. Amen. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let's keep the conversation going in the comments below. Until next time, stay informed and stay safe.